070707. Oh, Bruce is back. I just lost your camera there for a second, Bruce. Sorry, chat. Welcome one and all to our Thursday stream. I am Arthur, and I'm joined by the wonderful, not at all traitorous Bruce Garrido. Welcome, Bruce.
Thank you very much. Thoroughly known for being non-traitorous, but very happy to be here. Thank you for having me on. 07, everybody. Good to see you all. Thank you also for joining us.
Yes, just so you know, I'm looking at the Twitch chat. Bruce has got his eyes on the YouTube chat. So we are working from home. I always say it when I'm streaming, I'm hosting it, so something will probably go wrong. So apologies in advance if it does go wrong. It will be entirely Bruce's fault. So I'm going to say hello to a few people. So there we go. Texas Terry, Websun, Dark Worlds chat has been pretty fast. Morkin, Teshina, so I'm getting some of these names wrong. Rob Rogan, Curtis, Anglerstar, Commander Tragic Blue, Vincera, Code Red, Astro Criminal, Zulu Romeo, Commander Counts, Vale Grumby, Bruce, some YouTube, please.
Yeah, so on YouTube we have loads of people saying 07, we got Commander Overseer, Killer War Dog, hello, Tal, Darren in the chat, welcome, nice to see you here. Hello, Aramis, Saffron, Ulail, too many names to mention. Gimsec07, hello, Chris as well. Nice to see you all. Nice.
Nice. Is that a reference, Bruce? Please tell me it's a reference to your namesake. You're too young, you don't know, do you?
What do you mean? I'm pretty sure I made that up. Pretty sure I'm the only person called Bruce ever to make up that catchphrase.
Good, I'm glad you're trolling me. That's fine. You know it's Bruce Forsyth. I'm okay with that, Bruce. So just for a moment, I was like, please tell me you know who that's from. So welcome everyone. Obviously it's been a very busy week for everyone at Frontier. I hope you're all very well. As you probably have seen already, we've had sort of two big things happen this week. Obviously we had our development update which went out yesterday on the forums. If you haven't seen that, I believe it's exclamation mark update, Bruce?
Update 5.
Update 5.
Yeah.
No, update 5 is today, right? The what was the other post? Sorry.
Sorry, the development post. Yeah, that's a development update.
There you go. Exclamation mark development update to see that one. And obviously this morning we had update 5 that went live. If you haven't seen the patch notes for that, of which they are comprehensive, and thank you, Sally, for working the long hours to put those together. It's exclamation mark update 5 will get you all the notes on that, and there's quite a lot of stuff that went into update 5. And some of it was very noticeable. I think when we jumped in this morning, Bruce, we could see quite a few things that just when you loaded the game, it looked visibly different.
Yes.
So have a look at that. One thing I'll say straight away is we're aware that there was a lot of issues with teaming up throughout the day, but thank you very much to the server team leading the charge behind the scenes to get that resolved. We believe that's resolved, so that should be good. And hey, we're doing a stream, so we'll leave it with you. If it isn't working, you'll see straight away because we're going to have to team up to do team missions, right? So we're going to place them through some team missions on stream. Bruce and I did try one of these earlier on, and we decided we're not going to try any stealth ones because me and Bruce are not very stealthy. So
no, we're not
doing stealth missions. We're trying anything else, but it didn't go well.
We'll do something else. Yeah, so we gave it a go pre-stream, and someone got caught trying to scan something they shouldn't, and we had to bail. So,
well, look, okay, that's just for chat. Well, I'll get some questions in a second, but just for clarity here, Bruce. Yes, I did get scanned. However, so I'll tell you why I got scanned, Bruce. I quite happily snuck up upon the person with level 3 clearance, and you thought it'd be a good idea to run past them and distract them. But as you did that, you made the other guard turn around and look at you run past, and then looked at me scanning the other person.
That's a pretty weak excuse.
I
was the distraction, and I was doing a really good job of distracting the guard that you were meant to scan. You just weren't doing a good job of, not being seen.
Listen, mate, I'm Batman. All right, I'm Batman. Okay, so that's going to be the plan. Can't we watch you fail at stealth? All right, we'll do a stealth mission. Probably won't be the first one we do, but we'll do a stealth mission, sure. Any questions for me, please let me know. I'll try and answer as many as possible. Normally we do our questions on a Tuesday. I know there probably will be some. I'll answer what I can do, and if I can't put the answer, I will come back and get them for you. Can I comment more on tying up loose ends in law?
What can I get
no.
you, Commander?
I can't, because I almost got in trouble with the narrative team for saying that, because I shouldn't have even said it, is what I got told, because they quite like people just to find some of this stuff. And I can't remember. I was on a chat show stream once, and people were asking about stuff like, would we ever revisit them? And there's a lot of stuff that goes on, and the narrative team will go back and do stuff just for people that are sort of poking around and seeing it. So I got in trouble. I'm always getting in trouble.
The good news for you guys, though, is that means there is stuff to be found and discovered and worked out lore-wise that potentially hasn't been in the past.
This is orange juice, Nick. Honestly, everyone thinks it's alcoholic. It's orange juice. I promise you. It may have been a long week, but this is definitely orange juice.
A note on something you mentioned earlier, Arf. So you said that visually, since update 5, the game is quite different. One of the things, and this will totally depend on your setup, especially if you're a PC. Well, if you are a PC player in Odyssey, obviously, it's way too technical for someone like me to understand. But there's a new slider that you can toggle in the graphics settings, the AMD CAS fidelity slider. That will affect the sharpness of the game. So if it's a bit too sharp when you first log in, or maybe you would like it to be a bit sharper, I would recommend playing around with that setting and seeing what works best for your monitor and your setup.
Yes, indeed. There's also there's a lot of UI stuff in there, like a lot of stuff. My favourite, I'll be honest, it's such a small change for me, but it's the numbers on the shields. I was so happy. I was just like, now I know how, and which is really useful because when we did a stealth mission, I pancaked into the ground, didn't I, Bruce? quite
you
badly.
did, yes, but thankfully, I think you just about shoved all of your pips into systems in time to. Well, we didn't blow up, so.
So I can never pronounce this word. So Yurasaki Live. Any news on anti-aliasing? I think that's how you say it, right? Can you be more specific? And I will ask the question along those lines. I'm not sure what you're in reference. I know the subject, but I'm not sure into what more news you would like to know. You guys should do some combat zones. Me and Bruce always do combat zones, though. I'm a bit conscious that, and we want to show team missions. We might end up dipping into a conflict zone if there's war near where we are. I don't know where we are actually. We're in Shinrez.
We are in Shindes, yeah. So I don't think there are any wars around. But if we really want to do it, we can find one.
Can we give Sally a massive high five? I will give Sally a massive high five. Although Sally's tiny, so if I gave Sally a massive high five, she may leave orbit. So we probably shouldn't do that. We'll do like a air high five. Where's Raxler asking for a friend? Any news on optimization, or is now not the time to ask? Look, listen, I think it says it in the post. In fact, it does say it in the post. I know it says in the post. Performance-wise, we have seen improvements for some players. We know we've got a long way to go on that. It's still being looked at. They're still working on it. You'll see the top issues on the issue tracker or what drive the dev team at the moment, and obviously performance is in there. So still working very hard on that and trying to find out what fixes come and where and when they can get them in. So as soon as we have that information, we'll pass it on. Bad speed. Look, I can see your frustration. I totally empathise with you. I'm not saying you're incorrect whatsoever. What I am saying is it's just not a simple fix. If it was, we'd absolutely put it out. We're trying to get to the bottom of it. We're trying to investigate it, and the team will work very hard to. And only apologise that you're having such a hard time with it. We'll get to it as fast as we can.
I see people asking already, and I've seen a lot of this in the forums as well. People want to know when our next update will be. Truth is, it's not planned yet. As soon as it is planned, we'll let you know. Basically, is the answer to that one.
Yeah. The post in itself, and I did fight very hard for this. Is just, and I've said this before on stream, and it does say it in the post. Sometimes the answer is not what you want to hear. At the moment, we just need more time, and they've put a lot of effort in, and I really hope you can see that. For the 5 updates that have gone in, there's been a huge amount of work that's gone on behind the scenes to get those updates in. I think it's 1,000 plus fixes, changes, additions, etc., etc., etc. It's taken a lot of effort for the team. We're looking at all the wants and asks from all the players. There's a lot of things you guys want, so we're taking it all in board and trying to assess what we can be delivered, can't be delivered, etc., etc. Just takes time. We know it's not what you wanted to hear on Wednesday. Sorry for that, but that is unfortunately the answer that we've got to give, and we need more time. When we have it, we'll give it to you.
Anthony says, as a console user, should I be worried about Odyssey when it's released? I just want some reassuring. So no new news on console, Anthony, except that it's still on track for autumn this year. However, it will be released basically when it's ready. And I think we have confirmed in the past, if we haven't, I might get in trouble, but we do have a beta planned for that as well.
Okay, so I've got another question. So we've got can't show us the UI for those that haven't been able to log in. I wish I'd got some of those stats. I'm not sure if we have got the stream. Had them on Tuesday, some of the UI. And just to be clear on the console stuff, we haven't actually confirmed any betas or stuff in the past. It's something we'll look at. We know it's an ask from the community, so it's not been confirmed as yet. So just to answer your question, Hawkeye, it's not been confirmed. It's one of the asked questions that we know has come in. Astro commences a ferment off, with people to be coming in foreign person as opposed to originally planned live streams. So I think it's changed. So once we can, if we can have a dev on, we'll get a dev on. At the moment, they're incredibly busy doing all the stuff behind the scenes. I'd love to have a dev on as much as we can do, but at the moment, they are tied up doing stuff behind the scenes for Odyssey. But yes, if we get devs on, we will. One of the things we do want to do is get guests on at least once a month. That's still the plan. I just need to find the right subjects and the right devs to come on. I'd love to get the UI team on actually and to discuss all the stuff they've put into the game because it's quite significant. The stuff they've done over the last probably 2-3 patches, Bruce, I'd imagine have been a pretty heavy UI focus with the Galaxy map, outfitting, and now obviously the shipyard stuff. Yeah,
really, really intense work from the UI guys. Huge lists of changes and improvements. Outfitting is now it's I don't know. I was about to say unrecognizable, but it's not. If it will feel familiar because some elements are similar to what existed in Horizons, but it's also kept many of the improvements that came with Odyssey. It should flow a lot better now. It should feel better. But as always, let us know what you think.
Yes, also someone else to point out, there's Zulu Romo, very good point. It's a virtual LaveCon, so if anyone's got the details, can they drop in the chat? Probably can, can't they? Possibly. Drop in the chat, we'll see. But yes, virtual LaveCon. If not, I'm sure go to the LaveCon peeps. They will give you the details. But it's a fantastic bunch of people. So make sure to check out LaveCon. Big that it's Fitlock is yes. I'm a big fan of the shield percentage. Lets you know how close I am to death. Okay, right. I guess so. Today's not necessarily a question thing. I'll keep an eye on questions, but I do want to show. Get them right mouse here, Brucey. I do want to show the game and team missions. So let's flick over to us in the bar. Now, just a quick question here, chat, for everyone. I believe. Now, I've said that I think Bruce's character looks like very much like. Actually, I'm going to say it. See if chat get it. Who does that character remind you of? So for reference, my character looks a bit like me.
No one will get it. No one will say the same thing.
I bet you they get
I've said. All right. Well, there's a challenge, chat.
So we'll give it a few moments. But who does Bruce's character remind you of?
Do you want to pan around and get a bit closer to the face?
It's a movie star. It's a movie star. No, I think it's a great angle. It's a movie star.
I feel like
it is a wee bit Ian McShane. That actually probably would have been a better one. Yes, there we go. Harbinger 73, Bruce. Suck it up, mate. And then do you know what Bruce said to me, chat? He's like, what's Willem Dafoe been in other than Spider-Man?
It's a good question.
Honestly, Bruce, there's days where I despair. Absolutely despair. But I think Ian McShane actually is a better shout. Bonuses for you, Bruce, if you can tell me who Ian McShane is or was.
Yeah, no, I can't. Sorry.
No, you can't. Okay, no, that is pretty much before your time, mate. He was Lovejoy. He was also Captain Blackbeard in one of the Pirates of the Caribbean.
All right.
So there we go. Right, Bruce. I guess we're here to show some team missions. So I guess the first thing we should do is team up, right? So shall I send you an invite?
Yes.
Right. So there you are. There's Brucey. Send you an invite.
Okay.
And we're in. Okay, so one of the things as you do to get a mission. So basically, now with update 5, any mission you take, any Odyssey mission you take, is now shareable to your team. So once we have a look at what missions we've got, so let's have a look to see what we've got here. Do we fancy a scavenger mission or salvage? A salvage mission.
Yes, let's go pick up some salvage.
You're all pretty far away, Bruce. Let's have a look. What else we got? There's a bit near with combat. Anyone that's near? Oh, there's one right at Shinrata, a massacre mission as well. Should we warm up on one of those?
Sure. Let's choose violence.
Right. So you accept your mission as you would, which we're going to do. Okay, accept mission. Cool. And I want to go out for a second. And then once you've taken your mission, simply go into your transactions, and you'll notice now on your missions you can share your mission at the bottom there. Once you click that, Bruce will be given. I can't show you Bruce's screen, but he'll get an option to accept. And then
yes. So from my perspective, guys, I've just received a little notification in the top right saying Arthur wanted to share a mission with me. So now I head over to my transaction panel, go down to missions, and it's right there for me to accept or decline as I see fit. I'm going to choose to accept this time.
Can you share more than one team mission at a time? Should we find out, Bruce?
Let's go test it.
General question. I don't know the answer to that question, so let's whilst we're here, let's just do. I'll just take any old mission. There was an exterminate some people that were raid. Let's take that one as well. I'll accept it. Accept mission. I'm going to send you, if I can, transactions. No, so it's one mission at a time, but it's stacked. So I guess once we're testing it, once this mission's complete, we'll go back and I'll see if I can then share this one with Brucey Woosey. All right, are we taking my ship, Bruce?
Yes. Yeah. Let's take the Chieftain.
Okay. So Wizard 02. So this is my actual account, chat. This is not an FDev account. So if I die here, it's my ship, my character. So. There she is. Look at her. She is a beaut. Stunning. Absolutely stunning. And there's all my point defences. All 8 billion of them. Right, let's get on board. Let me know when you're in, Bruce, and we'll get moving.
Sure.
Right, okay. System map. I know it's in Shinrata, isn't it? So it should be near us yet. Where is our mission? Oh, where is our mission? I thought it was here. Have I just picked the wrong mission, Bruce?
I don't know. Let me check. Take out LTT 4487 Industry. System Shinrata Desert. Yeah, they should be.
Oh, we've got to scan them and find me, haven't we? Oh no.
Oh no.
This is. I don't like doing these ones. Let me just.
We don't have to do
it.
one.
I'm gonna just. Sorry, chat. Let me just go and get a better killing mission. There's a raid here, so I'll just abandon this one.
Blimey, you have a lot of fines and bounties on you.
No, I don't.
Or are they on me?
It's probably on you, mate.
Yeah, they're probably on me, aren't they?
Right, I've asked you to share that mission. There we go, chat. That answers that question. So once you finish one mission, you can then go to your next one and simply share it. Right, so where is that one? It's probably a bit further away, to be fair, but at least it's...
Okay, so now it's raid, exterminate, Solati, Jet, Drug, Empire members.
Yeah, it's not in here, so we have to go to the galaxy map. We've got to do a jump for it, I think, mate.
Yeah, you have to go to Solati, but it's nice and close.
Yeah, it's not far. Why can't
Mr. Trigoon, welcome to the stream. The agenda for today is to play some shared missions, which came in with update 5 earlier today, and also to answer your questions. So yeah, drop any questions you have in the chat. If you haven't already, check out the patch notes from update 5 earlier today, as well as the development update, which is a monthly thing, the first one of which dropped Wednesday. My memory is very poor.
was Wednesday. I'm trying to remember whether or not I've got a fuel scoop or not, Brucey Weesey.
Shouldn't need it.
You can see my modules, can't you?
I can.
Can you let me know?
Or can I? Yes, I can. You do have a very small fuel scoop.
It's alright. It's alright, mate. It's not all about size, mate. Let's keep going. Did you pop your pip into systems for me, Bruce? Just because I have a habit of crashing into things.
I refuse. What if you need to use your weapons?
Thank you. Cuddle Fish says there's something going wrong with my mic. Let me know, chat, there's something wrong with my mic. Apologies if there is. I can so.
Now the storyteller says, is this a shared mission? Yeah, it is.
Oh, actually, that's the point. Someone just said I'm on economy mode. I may very well be on economy mode. Give me 2 seconds. Bruce, I'm scooping properly. Hope you're proud of me. Oh no, I'm not even paying attention. I'm proud of this. This is awful scooping.
Are you privy to the fuel scooping debate?
Oh, the side scoopers?
Yeah.
It's just like a small star, to be fair. Let me just have a look at my galaxy map. Oh, it's not far. It's not far. It's only like 4 jumps or so. What was it? 6 jumps? 12? So you might have to switch it to fastest
Hang on.
jump.
What's the jump range of the ship? 8.6. Blimey. How do you get anywhere in this thing?
Mate, you leave my ship alone. Right, Wizard 2 is not to be mocked.
Okay.
I need to switch over to fastest route. I haven't actually used it in that. I've been too busy. I'm going to go and have a little play around with it.
Jeez, I hope the mission giver's not in a rush.
All right, mate. Who took your ship? Oh no, Bruce was busy. I've got to run the stream and fly the thing. Right?
Well,
Bruce is busy.
We took my ship. We'd be there by now.
Oh mate, we took your ship. You'd have probably detonated in the hangar and killed me there and then. Right, galaxy map. Right.
Yuri Kranyak, sorry if I've just butchered your name, says numeric shield strength, thumbs up. Yeah, pretty cool, right?
I haven't used any of it. This is route settings. Let's do it by. Let's clear the route and let's do it by fastest route. Okay, and then let's go again. Oh, I'm over here. Sorry. Right, let's try that, shall we? I mean, it hasn't changed anything. Have I? I've changed it over, right? Yeah, I'm on fastest. All right. Well, is it less? It reduced it. It was 12, 10. Brilliant. I've lost it by 2 jumps. So don't mock me too much, Bruce. I've just saved 2 jumps. All right.
Okay.
Don't listen, Wizard. Bruce is just full of hatred. I was seeing questions about the next update. As Bruce said earlier on, what it says in the notes. As soon as we have details on when that will be, we'll pass it on to you guys. Obviously, there's a lot of work behind the scenes to move everything in line and make sure it's all working as it should be. But we will get that out to you as soon as possible. The information. Oh, I knew it. I was messing around, Bruce. Sorry, chat. That's a short-range ship. That, I'm hoping, is a quote from Star Wars. There's a short-range fighter, I think he says. Don't get eaten by the neutron. No, that's true. I was too busy looking at it. That's how they get you. Don't play with White Dwarfs. No, I shouldn't play. I should just don't play with any sort of star.
Jeremy says they hope we had a greater variety of missions other than just killing and looting everything. There are more missions than that.
There are. Sorry, it's got bad sweet. It's sloppy flying. It was. I can't even defend it. It was awful flying. So, yeah.
If you haven't done them already, there are things like taking stations out with, stealing things like their power regulators. There's the opposite of that. There's putting power regulators back in to help set up a settlement that was offline.
Mm-hmm. There's sort of oh no. It's another one, Bruce.
Have you? I mean, you can filter out those. I
could do, but where's the fun in that?
Well,
engineering required off. Yeah, I know. I keep saying this. Like, I don't have the time. I generally don't have the time. All of my ships are pretty much vanilla unless I get lucky enough and Bruce builds me one for a string. But because since Odyssey dropped, I've just been back on my own account. So I want to play my own account. I can never get a chance to play my own account unless it's Xbox. And then even then, it's very limited. So I've been playing on this, but I just haven't had a chance to do any engineering. Everyone's saying you're a bottom feeder when it comes to fuel scooping, Bruce. I'm not sure what that means. It sounds like an insult, which I'm okay with.
A bottom feeder.
I'm going to take on some fuel here, just so.
Is that someone who fuel scoops belly down?
I think I'm a bottom feeder then, because that's what I do. Is this wrong, chat? Am I doing it wrong? I think this is the way it feels natural to me.
I think it's fine. I always have the star above where I am because you can see the exclusion zone line a lot easier.
Ah, yeah, but again, where's the thrill, Bruce? I just watch percentage lines. Like, I'm at 79% heat, so I'm at 81. It's probably a bit too hot. And then you just drop it down. 83. Oh, it's getting hot. It's not so great. We go around one more time, I think, and then we move on.
Quick spin around.
Nah, we'll go around now. That's enough. That's enough. That's enough. That'll get us there. I'm eyeballing it. That'll get us there. There's no Twitch shots tonight. Arthur, try checking your mic connection, Commander. Oh, hang on. So, chat, is mine mic? And we'll just. That better?
Steve wants to know if I can use the turret as a passenger. I don't know if
I don't think I've got any turrets on it, have I?
Has a multi-crew turret on it, but if it did, I think I would be able to.
You would be able to, yeah. I don't think I've got any turrets on there. Oh. Definitely, I'm terrified, Bruce. I don't want to run out of fuel on string. I just don't.
You don't want to call the fuel rats?
No. My life is tough enough at the moment without that. Seems to be a nice start to gulp through some fuel back though. Put a bit too close, put a bit too close. Wowza. 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 That was close. Got a lot of fuel out of it though.
Okay. Unfortunately, I had to. Well, I had to. I had a technical issue and I left the team. I've had to restart the game, but I'm back in.
Okay.
I'll meet you at the system. I'll just jump there and see you there.
No worries. If there's any questions, Bruce, whilst I'm doing this, please feel free to fire them my way, because I'm just getting some fuel in before I jump.
Sure.
And also, is my mic working properly? Because someone saying it wasn't.
It sounds fine. I think some people in the chat, let us know if this is right, guys. Some people have said that when you speak, the game volume is a bit loud.
Ah, okay.
I want to reduce that a bit.
Fix. Give me a second. Bear with me, chat. Options, audio. Let's turn it all down, to be fair. I need to have some of that up in case people ask me to be scanned. I'll turn that down. Apply. Back to game. Resume. Hopefully that's a bit better, chat.
Mr. Larimore asks if the shield percentage is a new feature that came in with update 5.
It did indeed. Mike's better now. Awesome. Thank you. Chuck handgun. Yeah, it's my. I don't regret it. I stand by it. Whenever I create a character, I normally once Buck Laser Beam was another one of mine. Chuck handgun is like his brother in arms. But this is the OG Chuck handgun. I made this account ages ago. I think when Elite first came out. I might have turrets, you know, Bruce. Looking at my just check. Yeah, I think I have. No, I haven't. I gimbaled.
Right.
I gimbaled. Sorry, mate. Just rebuild your hopes and dreams.
Gimbaled.
Mate, when you can't fight as good as... Actually, don't tut me, mate. I was on with the AX... Well, it was the hand, actually, on Xbox. And I was holding my own against the Thargoids, mate, with my Gauss cannons. So,
okay.
Don't start giving it a bit birdie big potatoes with me, mate.
Maybe you're ready then for fixed. Maybe you should consider.
I really enjoy fixed, but I tell you what, I actually really enjoy fixed for the slow firing weapons. Not even, I know Flintlock will hate this, but not cannons. But I enjoy it for stuff like railguns and plasma, just because it just feels so satisfying when you hit.
It does.
Not you'd know, Bruce. I mean, you've got to hit him, but when you do hit him, I like
to imagine. It sounds fun.
You might want to just move yourself to the system, Bruce, to meet me on stream.
Oh no, that's all right. I've been there for a while.
You definitely moved yourself.
No. You see, I have a jump range that's in the double digits. So
oh really? Right, we'll take your shit back then. We'll take your shit back because so I love my shit, but she isn't built for this. What do? Yeah. I know it's hot. Mr. Theodore, does he hydrate? I always hydrate, actually. I'm actually trying very hard to lose weight, so I'm drinking more and more water to try and fill my vast stomach so I don't get hungry so often. True story. Also true story, doesn't work. So I go back to chocolate. DSS for VR, I know it's a big issue for the VR crowd. Really sorry you missed it in the patch notes. There's a lot in there, and to be fair, that the guys they hadn't actually double checked it internally, so it wasn't we missed it off. It hadn't been triple checked internally, so it didn't go on the notes. But it's fixed, so great news. And I believe also the vanity cam in VR has been fixed as well. Bike riding is the answer. I do enjoy actually cycling. I live in Northstowe, and I often will cycle to St Ives, which is about, I want to say 7 miles or 8 miles. I'm pointing that way like it means anything over there. So like a nice 16-mile bike ride's quite nice. Two jumps away. You got the picnic ready, Bruce? I expect there to be at least a cold beer waiting for me when I arrive.
Well, it might be warm by the time you do.
I don't like this negativity, Bruce. We're embarking on a team mission, so.
Well, I've sent you a
not
new
teeing us
team
up
invite.
well.
See, we haven't technically been in a team for the past few minutes. That's why
Oh, I see.
the demeanor's changed.
Oh yes, he has sent me a ring invite. I didn't even notice. Sorry. Good spot. I wasn't paying attention. It's the next jump. It's my fault. My ship has got a tiny jump range. She's not built for this sort of stuff. I just picked missions at random to show off the team stuff, and the one I thought was in our system, which it was, meant going around to various places, scanning people, then killing them. And I really CBA doing that. So I was like, we'll just go to the next one, and didn't look at the range, and it was a little bit further away in my tiny jump ship. So sorry. Right, I'm in system, Bruce. What? I'm nearly in system.
Okay. Saxosis says they read all the patch notes. Respect. But what happened to the servers and planetary FPS? OMG, why can't you answer that? So I'll answer that. It's unfortunate, but not uncommon for around the time of an update, the servers to take a bit of time to stabilize. I'm not going to get technical with that, mostly because I don't understand all the technicalities of it. But we always do our best to fix server issues around that sort of time if they do occur. Things should be more stable now. If they're not, let us know. In terms of planetary FPS, we're also aware that there are still some performance and optimization issues. We are still working on them also.
Bruce, are you at the actual mission site or are you just in system?
I'm just in system.
Okay, all right.
You may have to. I see you in Super Cruise. You may have to reshare the mission with me.
Oh, there's conflict zones here as well, Bruce.
Could always hop into one of those as well if you want.
Oh, do you know what, Bruce? I've done it again. It's just eliminate jet crew people.
Jet crew again.
Can't.
No.
Too bad. Let me just land here and.
They must see us as absolute.
I'm going to Icing
villains.
Refinery. All right.
I'll just follow you physically because I don't have the the mission in my transactions anymore until you share it again.
Oh,
we can do that.
Sure. I'll do it now. Well, I will do in a second. I'm really close to Icing Refinery.
Yeah. Otherwise, we can just do that on foot.
Yeah.
It's fine. Should be able to follow you in by eyeballing. Okay, there we go.
Yeah. What I'll do, I'll land here, chat, and see if there's like a close shared mission we can do. At least that way we can do stuff that's in system, because this is the hunting that certain people, you've got to scan them. And I've realised, Bruce, as time goes on, I realise how much of a horrible person I am.
How's that?
Well, I just don't pay attention to the missions I was taking. I was like, it doesn't matter about the second mission, because we're just going to do the first one. The first one was wrong, and then the second one's wrong. And I've just spent 20 minutes, and I'm not going to end the stream after an hour, don't worry. I'm going to carry on. I'm determined.
Sorry, so it's
another version of find more people aligned to this group and kill them. It's not go to. I thought we were going to do a raid. I'm sure that's what it was. Raid exterminate Solar Jet Drug Empire members. It's that last part I didn't pay attention to, Bruce.
So we have to hunt them down. We can't just go to a place and kill them.
Nah. But when I land here, I'll see if there's one that's like in system. We'll triple check it with chat, because chat will see me right, and then we'll go and do that, and then we'll do some conflict zone stuff as well.
Sure.
Room 155, any system permits you should focus on? I don't know really. I spent ages trying to get the Sol permit because I wanted to go back to Sol. So it's just what you want to do, really. Dare Unleash 3K, won't just fight together the mission. Oh, won't, because it doesn't work. Well, we were doing that. But Bruce had to restart, unfortunately. So we are aware it's not perfect. I'm not sitting here telling you that it is. But if you have feedback, please keep it as concise as possible, because that helps. How far away am I? Too far. I'm not.
Okay, so we're parking at this refinery, are we?
Yeah, I just want to see if there's a mission that's closer by, mate. That's all.
Sure. I suppose I don't even have to park. You can just share the mission with me if you find it.
Definitely gonna refuel. Yeah, I need to go in though. Da-da-da. Let's have a look. See. Right.
Oh, I actually can't. I think you're taking up the only...
No gravity.
Yeah, it's a very small station, mate. Sorry.
Yeah, that's all right. No problem. I will wait outside.
In your ship of ships. Were you flying a Python? Did I see that right?
Yeah.
It's a Python? Yeah.
Yeah, it is. All reliable.
I mean, in fairness, you know, Chieftain is primarily a combat ship. He's not really out there for jumping long distances. We discovered that stream, chat, didn't we? Together. Right, let me just see what missions we've got in here. Hello, friend. I wonder if Mission Giver's got a friend. Let's see what she's got. What's Mandy got? Covert shutdown. Switch off the power. Where is this? It's going to show me more details.
So how does this look?
So level 4. 3.74 light years away. See if there's one. Let's see if there's one that's in system first, because there's a lot of planets to land on here. So there should be some missions in system, right? Bruce, I'm asking for confidence to back me up here. Anything.
Sorry,
anything, mate. Give me something, Bruce. Give me something to work with here.
What kind of reassurance are you looking for?
I take any reassurance at this moment in time.
It's going to be all right. It'll be fine. Don't worry about it.
There's lots of missions here. There's loads, actually. Let's go combat first. Right. Raid. Professional assassination. These are all in system. Settlement raid. Right? Here's the details on this. Travel to check the national and Declan system. Eliminate criminal members occupying a settlement. This is what we want, don't we? This is what we want. It's Declan 9E, 3.74 light years away.
Yes, that's clearing a settlement. I think that's
not far, is it? We're going your ship, shall we?
We can't because
you haven't landed, have you?
You're parked in the only space. Yeah, I say the only space. Let me try.
I'll accept it anyways, and then if there's one that's closer.
Well, how far is it?
3.74 light years.
Oh well, I mean you should be able to do that
system
in one go.
This one's 0 light years, but it's raid exterminate members. That's the one we came for. Let's see if there's salvage one in system. These are all further away. Okay.
Need some work.
What have you got?
Because I need some help. You could stop
Elwood.
this situation turning very bad indeed.
Scammers, get the petrified accent. Get the petrified soil from the evacuated sites. Show me the details.
There's everything else I can tell you.
Nah, no thanks, mate.
Not for you, huh?
Let me just check, see my account, and just see if they've got anything in here that's rare. No, standard stock. Anything in here that's rare? No, standard stock. All right.
You know where to find me.
It's always worth doing that, chat. I always check everywhere, and just in case there's in case there's a rare item. Bruce, I'm going to share the mission with you, mate.
Cool.
I need to abandon the other one, don't I?
Sorry.
Just abandoning the other mission.
Okey-doke. Mission invite received. Commander Chuck handgun. Exterminate Delcar Jet Syndicate
Right.
members.
What suit you in, by the way? You're in a Dominator suit, weren't you?
I was about to say something, but I'm glad I didn't. I can use the Dominator suit. Yeah, that's the one I'm in.
Yeah, no, I'm saying you should probably be, because we're
Yeah,
going
yeah,
to
yeah.
people, so.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm in the Dominator suit.
Incoming mission critical message. Ship released. Engines engaged. Landing gear retracted.
You'll be pleased to know it's one jump, Bruce.
Excellent.
My ship can do that, no problem.
Frameshift drive charging.
Weapon spawning in crates. We'll take that feedback and pass on. These are all the sort of things that ideas and stuff the community have had, and we're passing this all back. But it's a great idea.
4, 3, 2,
Commander Lauren, after you're wearing my t-shirt, sorry I snuck in and stole it. I didn't. I ordered it from QWERTY. It's Nostromo. Actually, it's a replacement version of this same t-shirt that I lost like 4 Christmases ago, or something like that, when I was on a train home from... Where was it going from? It was going from Windsor. I was going home to Essex, and I left, in my rush, I picked up the presents on the train and left my bag with all my clothes in on the train, so I had to go to Asda. It's a very boring story. I'm going to stop. It's almost as good as Bruce's. Hello. Bruce, are you trying to interdict me, or is this somebody else?
Nope, I'm not interdicting you.
Okay. Well, look, we're trying to do a shared mission, whoever you are.
But I do support whoever is.
Mate, don't call me the
Saint-
slippery, foxy, slippery, ill stoat for no reason.
Saint Nicholson is apparently trying to interdict you.
Oh.
That's fun. You should have let him do it, and then I could have hopped in and we'd have taken him down.
Right. I have my location, Bruce. Chat me munitions. We're on the way, Bruce. So another thing, chat, before we came on stream, Bruce was informing me that Bruce has been working his way through how many seasons of The Simpsons, Bruce?
Well, we're trying to watch all of them, but we're up to the end of season 30.
30.
It's been
So-
quite the slog.
I've said to Bruce that if we're in a pub quiz with Bruce and a Simpson question comes up and he doesn't get it, then he's got no excuses.
Xbuck in YouTube chat has suggested lootable materials on enemies that you kill on foot. I really like this idea.
What was that
also,
question? What was that again, Bruce? Sorry.
Loot from on foot enemies that you've killed. So materials. I would also throw in stuff like med kits, power cells, that sort of thing.
Yeah, I think for me the big one would be ammo. But like I say, we've passed all the feedback goes back. But there's a nice trade-off. Like I do enjoy the unlike when I play other traditional first-person shooters. I'm not saying it's wrong, but I do like the trade-off when I do Odyssey shooting. That I actually have to be mindful of my ammo, and I can't just go in. I have to work out where the ammo crates, so I'll fight towards them, and power cells, etc. Especially in conflict zones. Like you can get lost in a moment and then realise you've got no ammo. But I do quite like that. It can happen. Are you nearby, Bruce?
I am, although you've actually outsped me quite a bit, so it'll take a little while to catch up. 1,000 light seconds away.
Bruce, it's the, was it say the tortoise and the hare, mate?
The what?
Bruce is thinking of all the loot you can rob off Arthur's body. Yeah, that's probably accurate, to be fair. Oh, I was looking at chat. I was looking at chat. No excuse. No excuse, Tommy.
You go for
there we go.
shit. Yep.
Make sure you don't do it then, mate.
Well, I'm following you anyway, so
Oh, right. Okay, so that's your excuse, is it?
I haven't actually got the place targeted, so I'm genuinely just going to
Sure.
follow you in.
Shower. All right. Well, it's night time, Bruce. So what's your power for using the lamp?
The lamp.
Orbital flight engaged.
The lamp with 1,000 lumens.
You like a good light bulb story, don't you, Bruce?
Let me regale you with my anecdotes about light bulbs.
Let me regale you. Yeah.
Captain Nemo suggests alternate ways to unlock engineers. I'm interested. Do you have any suggestions?
Alternate ways to engineer a suit, sorry. What was the question? So I just saw a message in there from Wonko T saying, by their gameplay, don't spend much time with the game. You couldn't be more wrong. We make mistakes, but we're also doing stuff on stream. We play this game as much as we can do. We've all logged hundreds of hours playing Elite. Just because we may not be as advanced as somebody else does not mean we don't enjoy the game, play the game, or listen to feedback from players. So I'm afraid you're wrong. We all play Elite Dangerous, we all care about it. Just because we may not have the expert knowledge you do does not make us any less of a player than anybody else. And that goes for any new commanders that are coming in. Don't be afraid if you don't understand how to engineer something. If you can't fly with your flight assist on or off, these are things you can learn in time, or you don't have to learn. You play Elite how you want to play Elite. So don't let anyone make you feel bad for playing that way. What was the question about engineering, Bruce? Sorry?
So Captain Nemo from YouTube suggested alternate ways to unlock engineers. So obviously, normally you have to meet certain requirements or do a favor for them. But I think what they're suggesting is multiple options, which I'm open to, but I'd just be keen to hear what they think
Yeah?
might be included.
I wonder if we just land here, right? 'Cause we're not wanted, so...
Docking request granted.
Yeah. Yeah, just going to casually land and kill them all. I think that's fair.
Yeah, they won't suspect a thing.
Docking request denied.
Oh no, no, hang on. Oh wow, what's going on here,
Oh,
Bruce?
you're being shot at by.
Oh dear.
Oh, hang on. No, the system authority vessel is. Wait, what?
The unwanted, for some reason.
You're wanted. Oh, right.
Some backup would be nice, Bruce.
What, do you want me to shoot the
Of course.
system authorities? I don't know if I'm willing to
I'm
gain
on
job.
30% hull, so if you don't shoot them, I'm going to
Well,
die.
I'll try and body block for you.
I'm dead. I am DED.
Oh no.
Got too cocky there, didn't I? So I'll just go in and land further away.
All right. I got a good view of you exploding there. Oh, hang on. I'm being shot at as well now. I don't know why.
Because you're in my way. I think we shouldn't be there, Bruce. But let's see what happens. I imagine if we are...
Really? We're not even allowed close to the. Yeah,
No.
maybe. Yeah,
We're
I
not.
am gay. Yeah, they didn't like me either.
And there you go, chat. As I explained, I may not be the best at this game, but I do enjoy playing it, and that's just what happens. So we're going in.
All right. So new plan is to land further away and hoof it.
Yeah, we may have lost the mission though, so we may have to retake it, to be honest, and we'll probably be at a prison ship, I would imagine. Oh no, decamp orbital. So where are we? Let's have a look at transactions. Yeah, we failed that one, so we're going to have to find ourselves a new mission.
So people asking about smear campaigns. Am I right in thinking we've increased the drop rate for those, so they should?
Yeah, it's been balanced out
be.
now, so they should be able to be found. They were just super rare. We're not saying they're going to be super easy to find, but they are definitely there. So yes, that has been addressed. Solati's only one drop away. Okay, let's go there.
All right. You'll have to reshare whichever mission we're trying to go for.
Yeah, I need to get one, mate. So I need to just launch.
Okay, no worries.
By hook or by crook, chat, we're doing a mission tonight, or two. I don't care if I'm here till 12 midnight. It's happening. Bruce, you can go home if you want. What I'm saying.
No, it's all good.
String theory, yeah. Like I had the best laid plan. Now I was quite happy. I should have noticed they'd all gone red way earlier than I did. But again, I'm not really paying attention. We're looking at stream and stuff, and I'm not really paying attention. No excuse.
Gear retracted.
No excuse. But factual. I fought the law, Bruce, and the law won.
Heavy traffic within the area. Maintain
They sure did.
clearance.
Function drive charging.
Okay. Where are you headed to?
Solati, going back to Solati, mate.
Back to Salati.
4, 3, 2,
Sounds like the name of a club.
Solati? Yeah, it's fancy going to Solati for a couple of beers. A couple of lady and brandies.
Rooftop bar at Salati's.
They call it dangerous for a reason, they do. I've done a lot in this game. A lot. Right, we're here now. Let's go get ourselves a mission. Let's go do this mission, Bruce. By Granthar's Hammer. Let's see how many references I'm getting here, Bruce. How many you recognise? Let's go to Solati Reach. It's a different station. Let's go Solati Reach.
We have Marcus Aurelius in the YouTube chat. Big fan of
Big
your
fan of Caesar.
yeah of your philosophy. But he's also asking a question about future content for Odyssey. So if you haven't read it already, our monthly development update went out yesterday. TLDR is we are still working on the roadmap for future content. We'd love to put more stuff into Odyssey. As and when we know what it's going to be and when it's going to come out, we'll tell you guys.
Yeah. I said before, and one of the things I said is, look, I'm a big fan of give the answer, even if it's the answer you don't want to hear. Said in the post, we know you wanted to hear more in that post. We fully expect and understand the frustration with it, but we'll tell you when we can tell you. There's no point in us telling you stuff that we can't deliver, so we'd much rather just work it all out and then tell you accurately what we can do and when we can do it. But that said, also said in the post, you'll notice right at the top, it does say stuff that we're very keen on doing more of, which is showing stuff as it's being worked on rather than like now it's ready to go. So work in progress stuff, rough around the edges, maybe concept from start to finish, all that sort of stuff is what I'm very keen to show. I think you guys all want to see it. So once we have all that stuff, pay attention off. Once you have all that stuff, I'm looking at your. Once we have all that stuff, we'll share with you as and when we can. I've locked onto you. What an absolute!
You shouldn't have done that.
I should have done that. This is why I literally can't multitask.
I zoomed past.
Just unlock, lock. Right, get me out. Let me just get me to the station. What was I doing, Bruce? Sorry, chat. Look, I know I haven't been on form this stream. I do apologise. I've had a very busy day, very busy week. So I'm trying my very best at the moment, but I know it's not been stellar performance for me tonight. And Bruce, bless him, has done his very best to make me look better by not shooting me. Bruce, if ever there's a day you want to kill me, it'll be today, mate.
It's fine. I mean, like I say, we were a bit unfortunate that they were so hostile. I don't know why
we were only going to go and kill them all.
I don't know why their guard was up, frankly. We hadn't done anything yet.
It would teach me for being so cocky by going, we'll just land here. We'll just land here and just go and kill them all. That's fair, right? If AI could laugh, I bet they're still laughing now. Actually, I better check my money account. How much money have I got left? 7 million. Not a lot. Not a lot. Too many more of those mistakes told me.
Kazumbi in YouTube says you should get more than one chance at on-foot missions if you fail. I don't know. What do you think, rest of chat?
Yeah, I'm interested in
I
what chat
see
thinks
where you're
about
coming
this.
from.
It's tough.
But at the same time, leaning towards sort of the sim aspect of Elite Dangerous and sort of, you know, the continuous timeline. If you do fail a mission, I think it's kind of fair that you failed the mission and that's that. Pick up a different one.
Yeah,
But maybe I'm
we
being
do
a
take
bit
some
rough.
feedback. I mean, like I remember we had stuff in the alpha that all missions failed when you died. Do you remember that, Bruce? We adjusted that, so
Right.
we are still listening. I mean, I don't know how that's a fairly fundamental change, and I guess there's there's discussions about what would be the indication. Bear in mind, I'm just chatting to you as a player to another player, but like, what would you think would be? How does that work? So, like, if you fail it the first time, do you get less the next time you keep trying it, etc., etc.? I don't know. I don't know the answer to that. It's an interesting question. I'm probably more happy where I am now. Like, as much as it irritates me when I do stuff like I just did, I learn better that way because I've been punished. And I'm like, all right,
Right,
I won't do
negative
that again.
feedback, yeah.
Scan detected.
Yeah.
London
Okay, some other comments saying they would keep the failed mission mechanic. Someone else says, don't take missions you can't complete. Yeah, I mean, I suppose that is sort of the purpose of having different difficulties for various missions.
Landing gear not engaged.
Someone else suggested
I'll put a
half the
landing gear
reward
down.
on the second attempt.
Do you know what? Maybe I am just tired. I was adamant I put my landing gear down then. It was just orange juice, I promise you.
Solid contact. You may disembark when ready. You're all checked in, Commander.
Okay.
Enjoy your visit.
So there's a good question there from, I don't pronounce the name wrong, to was X. Watch Dogs Legion has a built-in feature of getting drunk and alcohol in pubs, on-screen effects. Does really need that mechanic as well? I don't know if it does. I mean, it's fun, but unless you're adding and it is something that's been discussed, believe me. I'm not sure that there's legalities around that as well. Like, depending on what you do with alcohol and drugs and stuff in games, it does change age ratings, etc., etc. I'm not sure if that pushes it above the PG-16. I'm not an expert in that field. But then again, you have to ask yourself, like, if we spent time doing all that, to what end benefit would that get? It's a nice thing. It's funny, and it's nice to share a drink with friends in a bar. But I don't know. Interesting question. Would you fly drunk and then mechanics that go with that, etc.? I don't know. How long would that effect want to last for?
Just to play hypotheticals, I would have it so that you can't fly drunk. Like, you know, maybe someone at the elevator sort of stops you and says, "No, actually, I've just seen you come from the bar. I think you've had enough. You need to wait a little while." But perhaps if you've had a couple drinks at the bar, you increase your success rate when negotiating higher prices for nefarious missions.
We mean have a mini game of like between how many drinks your character has for hit that sweet spot of just being charming.
Right.
If you have too many, you just become this horrible
Right.
person who can't speak,
Exactly.
and then therefore your negotiation skills fall off the table. I mean,
Precisely.
write it down, Bruce. Put it in. Right. Okay. We've got an assassination. You can land here, by the way, Bruce. I can take your ship.
Sure, I will park then.
Settlement raid. So it says exterminate scavengers at Parketh Genetics. This sounds like it's doable, mate.
All right, good.
I'm going to accept it. Threat level 3. Accepting the mission. There's a settlement raid. Exterminate scavengers at Ibanez. I'll accept this as well. brewer dredging. Accept that as well. Right. Are you here, Bruce? You
Just
docked?
approaching
Okay.
the station
Whilst you're
now.
doing that, I'm going to see the usual and just see if there's anything
Sure,
in here.
take a look around.
You should be able to see me flying through, actually.
Oh, there's a level 2 Artemis suit here for 750 grand.
Grab it.
I'm gonna buy it. I'm gonna buy that suit. Confirm.
Going exploring.
And now it's
huh?
gone. So now it's
Well,
gone. You can't
Optimus
buy it.
is the
They're not
perfect
infinite
choice.
numbers of those suits. So I
Genetic
always check
sample
this
is
stuff.
standard,
And there was
conveyor
load of 6
capacity
weapons.
1 to
Have we got
breathe.
anything here? It's not level. Nah. I really lucked out that level 4 plasma shotty. But it was 7.5 mil.
Sure you've got everything. Good luck out there.
I think that's right. I've got everything, pal. When you've landed, Brucey Woosey, I will just jump in your ship. You probably don't have to get out, I don't think.
You look like
Okay.
someone who could handle themselves.
I'll wait for you in
Are
the
looking
hangar
for
then.
work?
Food looking. I'd love a G3. And I'm almost seeking out the shiny stuff, but I'm more than likely gone. I'll be honest. If you saw it, someone else has probably had it and nabbed it like I did. Let me know when you're there, Bruce. I'll come to you.
I am landed.
Landed. You are
Yep.
landed. Right. You still says want. I wonder if it's you. You know, because you're wanted. Do you want to get out and like hand yourself in? Or
I can go
you go
upstairs
to jail?
and let me go upstairs and pay my.
Try and pay your dues. I reckon it's you, Bruce. I reckon Bruce got me killed. So I'm going to go with that.
Well, that's a bit convenient.
I mean, you are my fall guy, Bruce.
Right, let's have a look.
You look
Are
like
you
someone who
wanted?
can
Have
handle
you got your ship's definitely wanted because it's on your.
Well, I'm not in trouble around here.
I mean,
so
all right, we'll take your word for it, Bruce. I'll go to your ship.
cool.
It still says wanted, chat. Just to point it out. Sorry, Bruce. First come, first serve, mate.
Yeah, I suppose.
Thomas Hughes, the ability to like have emotes and stuff. We're well aware it's a community ask for. It has been passed on. So also when you think about it, potentially down the line that could be a way to get around the whole alcohol drink scene. If you don't drink at the bar, maybe there's an emote you can have that has you with a drink and you can cheers or something. That'd be great. For me, that'd be the happy halfway house for me. And that would work.
You in my Python?
I'm in your Python, yes. I'm in the passenger cert of your Python. So when you get there, mate, I'll. Do you know, it's just mate, a lot of the ships look incredible in the hangars, especially with your own ship kits and stuff on them. But I remember we did the Alpha, and I had it was a dev account. It was a dev account because it was all brand new accounts, wasn't it, Bruce? But I had a look at the Corvette. Do you know what? I have a Corvette. And I think the ship's incredible. It's like awesome for red sites and stuff like PvE. It's dominant, but I think it's one of my favourite looking ships just because it just looks like a mini Star Destroyer. I love it. I absolutely love the Corvette, but I can't fly it.
It's very hefty.
It's chonky. Yeah.
It's one hell of a machine.
I'd call it an angry doorstop because that's what it looks like. It looks like a really angry doorstop. Whereas I said before, the Anaconda, and I've been pillared for this, but the Anaconda for me looks like a giant space sausage. And in a Flak Mamba, it's a tasty space sausage because that Flak Mamba just destroys things. Bear in mind, Bruce, now I'm your side seat driver. I get to just criticise all your flying. So
all right. Well, there'll be nothing to criticise. So
I should probably
that's
share
fine.
a mission, shouldn't I? Really.
It would help in terms of knowing where to go and all that.
Right.
Got to
This
engineer
one
those
is-
thrusters. I mean, these thrusters are actually no, they're not engineered. I can't pretend they are.
I've shared the
Oh,
mission, Bruce.
I think actually that player was talking about on a Corvette to make it feel a bit less like a brick.
Oh, what's the name of this paint job? This is the. Is it Osiris? Not Osiris. Oh, what is it? It's
It is, isn't it?
Is it Osiris?
The Osiris Gold, I think.
yeah, it's like the
I'm not
Aztec style one.
Not
Really
sure which
nice.
one's. Yeah, it is pretty good. Right. Accept the mission. Where are we going to? Oh, it's. Oh, Pimuri. That's my best pronunciation.
Sounds perfect, Bruce. It's how it's intended. Believe me, Bruce. Are you spooling up? I can hear something spooling up. Yeah.
It's a cool looking ship, the Python.
Yeah, it's nice. It's nice. Is it multi-role? I'd say it's multi-role, right? It's more
It's-
trader first. I would have thought.
I don't know. It's got enough hard points to do combat for sure. It is certainly
disconnected,
multi-role. It does a little bit of everything. It's almost sort of a small anaconda in that way. I say small. It's a medium ship, isn't it? So.
I think I may have disconnected, buddy.
Okay.
In fact, I'm 99% certain. Although you're still in my wing, but I think I have. I think I'm in the tunnel of doom.
Oh no.
Tunnel of
Okay.
doom. So I'll just reload. Don't worry. Like I said, chat. This is we're players as much as anybody else. We'll play through this with you. We understand the frustrations. All this has been worked on. Let's get back into this. I'll join you there. It's only that one jump away, wasn't it, Bruce?
Yeah, sure. I'll just wait for you in the system.
Someone just said I purchased a Python for deep space mining. It's in a lot of mining Pythons, actually.
You can certainly mine in them. Yeah. Like I say, I think they do everything really.
Yeah, multi-role. Multi-role.
Mining, combat, exploration. I mean, they've got a good jump range if you fit them for that. So trading as well.
Oh, I'm not sure if we lost that mission. I might have lost that mission, you know, Bruce.
Maybe.
Okay, let's have a look on the map where we are. Okay, it's not that far. One jump. I will. Can you send me a wing invite and I will. Are you at Panope? You're not, are you? No.
I'm in Pimuri.
That's where I'm going. So
Yeah.
the other mission's there as well. That's handy. Then when I get there, we'll wing up. I'll share the mission, and then you can just follow me in, mate. Obviously,
Cool.
there does seem to be an
Sounds-
issue with physical multi-crew at the moment, so we'll have a look at that.
Docking clamps retracted. Regulate speed until outside the exclusion zone.
I'm on my way, Bruce.
All right, I'll see you soon.
We've got some moderate...
Sleepy Commander wants to know what the most used ship in the game is. I don't have that to hand. I'm sure I could find out. Why doesn't everyone in the chat guess what the most used ship is? And I'll try and find out and tell you in a future stream.
Excluding the sidey. Exclude, because you starting that, so right, so... Oh,
Yeah.
no, I see what you mean, like hours played, right?
Yeah. Well, I wonder. Yeah, it depends how you measure most used. I don't know if we'll be able to tell hours spent per ship
Ooh.
for every player. But what we could do probably is count the number of ships that are owned by everyone and see which ones are the most common. So yeah, excluding the Sidewinder, I would say.
I reckon the Crate 2's up there. Like,
Crate 2.
A lot of people love that
Yeah,
ship.
it appeals a lot to new players because it looks very cool, and then it ends up being very good for combat.
All clear.
I really like the
But not everyone wants to do
cockpit
combat.
layout as well. I really like how it's sort of... It's like almost in a row bridge, but you've just offset, so you've got the captain sort of in the middle, or commander. To use the correct terminology. Ooh, commanders, but the commander of that ship is in the middle.
I think I would say the Python is going to be up there.
Yeah, it's a solid ship to be fair. I mean, that is not as good as the Chieftain, obviously, but you know, it's a good ship nonetheless. Right. I've sent you a team invite, Bruce.
Okey-doke. I've accepted.
You have indeed. Let me just share the mission with you.
Christopher B asking about Vista Genomics on fleet carriers. We'd love to do it. No word on it just yet, but I'm certainly down with the idea, and we've passed it along to Dev. They're fully aware that that's a thing many of you want. Okay, I've accepted the shared mission.
All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. Let's get in. Let's get in. Let's get going. Right, I'm on my way. I saw someone saying it's 8:15. You should get some rest of good work tomorrow. I do appreciate the care there, Grendel. Honestly, I do. But this is now a point of reference. I must at least do one mission. Like, I have to, for my own sanity. And most of this has been my fault tonight. I've picked the wrong mission, picked the wrong ship. Then I went and got myself blown up. So we're doing it. We're doing it. It's going to happen. We've got to eliminate some raiders here, Bruce, with extreme prejudice. They can take the full brunt of our.
We gon' get them.
Justice. Oh, do you know what else I've realised?
What did you realise?
No.
Is it good news?
Oh, it is actually. It is. Do you know what? Because I was looking at my Xbox account earlier on, because I couldn't remember where I'd left it last time I played. It was with the hand, and I'd done some Thargoid hunting, and I hadn't turned in my Thargoid bounties, and millions of pounds for Thargoid hunting. I thought I've died and I've lost all of my stuff.
Ah, right.
But I hadn't, so it's all right. It's okay.
Oh, good.
That English gent, if ever there was a comment where I could have that, was that GIF from is it Mad Max? He just goes, "That's bait." That's bait.
What's he said? What's he said?
I'm not going to repeat it. I'll get shot.
Oh, okay. I'll have to find it.
How did you share a settlement mission, Squeak? So literally, once you've got your missions, you just go to your transaction panel. If you're in a team, you can share one mission at a time. But then once you complete that mission, you can then move on to the next mission and share that, and just share it with your team. So I'm trying to read chat and then not do a loop of shame. I'm going to fail at both here, you watch. Right. Brewer dredging platform. This is where we're going, Bruce. I can see you're ahead of me by 0.5. Well, I'm catching you up. Should pretty much land at the same time, I reckon.
Yeah, we should do.
Synchronized raid.
Very professional.
The B team. If you can't find anyone else, if you have no money, maybe you should hire us. We're the best of what's left. This will be our tagline.
The best of what's left. Bottom of the barrel.
I mean, all right, Bruce. It's, you know, don't take it too far.
The bargain bin.
The Poundland special. Do you have £1 to your name? Do you want to feel good about yourself? Hire the B team. They will make you look amazing.
Do you have £1? Hire us twice.
That is definitely, if it was like a Ghostbusters car, that would be on the side of our car. Do you have £1 and you can hire us twice? I love it. Alright, going into glide now, Bruce.
Nice. I've entered orbit.
I really like the new UI stuff they've done. I haven't played around with it
Yeah.
nearly enough.
New UI
So
is
much nicer.
très bien.
Should really pay attention, shouldn't I? Would help, wouldn't it, Bruce?
For sure. Yeah.
Right, there are no ships in the air above this settlement. I'm going to start
That's a
right
good
down.
sign. That's a good sign. Do you want to land a little bit ways away anyway?
Let's do that. Let's chat. This is it. This is it, chat. I can feel it in my bones. Through the layers of flesh, and there's a lot to my bones. I can feel that this is the one. Deploy landing gear. I'm not gonna get cocky. I'm just gonna land away if we can. It's like in this really cool sort of mountain range. Wish this was daytime actually.
All right, night vision on because I can't see where I'm landing at the moment.
It's 100 meters up. Swing it away. This looks flat here. Come on. Oh, I did have a bit of flat there.
Are you trying to land on that?
Oh, I'll get
I
it, mate.
see. Oh,
I'll
it's
get
on,
it.
the whole thing is like on a ridge.
Yeah.
Okay, that's cool. That's cool. I should be able to land right next to you.
Oh, come on, get me down. Get me down. Oh no, I've moved. Is alignment okay? It's not okay. No, this is no good. You have to, no bueno.
No bueno. Unsuitable terrain, eh?
Don't tell me. Don't tell me how to live my life game. I'll land where I want. Oh.
Oh, I had it for a second. Okay, there we go.
Got it.
Let me just-
Right. This is it. Got me weapons. Got my suit. Whew. No night vision. Bang on my torch.
Okay, disembarking.
If I remember rightly, it's in front of us, right? I can't actually see where we got to be, Bruce. This is terrible.
Can you see where I parked?
I can't see anything, mate.
Well, hang on. I've forgotten how to turn the torch on. I don't use it enough.
Are you playing control pad?
I am, yeah.
So it's, I'm getting my night vision is coming in. It's LB and then bring it to the radial wheel.
Oh, there it is. Yeah, that's right. Can you see my signal?
I can see I can see your ship now. Sorry, are you pointing towards the settlement?
No, I'm pointing towards your ship.
That doesn't help me, Bruce. I need the settlement.
Well, where are you? First,
Why my ship?
this really is B team material, isn't
It
it?
really is.
Yeah,
Yeah,
if you
take
move
off,
towards-
Bruce, and just point in the directions they're supposed to be.
Well, if you move towards my ship, that's the direction we need to be going.
Fantastic. All right. So it's up this ridgeline then. Yes, it is up
Yeah.
this ridgeline. I know where it is. I know where we are now. Gotcha. Da, 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 da. That could have been it, chat. I mean, I'm asking for it really. That could have been like, I just wander off into the wilderness and die of asphyxiation. That's what I
Just
deserve, to be
runs,
fair.
runs out into the black and is never seen again. You've taken a while to get over here.
Mate, I'm old. Right? When you get in your 40s, mate, start sprinting in there.
Come on, it's
in a
only
Dominator suit.
it's 0.12 Gs. You should be zooming over here.
I'll give you zooming, boy.
All right.
So
Oh,
the other
look at
side,
you.
right?
Yeah. So if we just keep heading in this direction,
Yeah, I can see some light pollution over the ridgeline there. Let's have a little look.
at least I think that's the direction.
If it's not, Bruce, I'm just going to shoot you. Low G's, hard on the knees. That is a t-shirt. Do you know what, Bruce? We should have taken a ship. It's landed too far away here. The thing is, this is the only thing I'm honest, real chat
I think-
here. I struggle with scale because I'm in my ship and I'm like, oh, it's not far away, and then you land, you're like, that's actually miles away.
Yeah, true. It's not actually that far though, I don't think. Can we not see it yet? I think it's going to be over then.
I think it's over the next ridge. You know,
next
this
ridge.
is how most explorers die, Bruce.
I definitely see some floodlights.
Yeah, it's here. It's just here.
Yeah.
Right. I kind of want to switch my flashlight off.
Yeah,
just
I think we should.
because power.
Yeah. The lights from the settlement are enough now.
We should probably actually will give us away those. We'll be able to see the scavengers.
Okay. Yeah, I see some of them walking around with their torches on.
Yeah, you see
actually,
the light moving around. My character is puffing out of his rear end at the minute. He's had it. He's actually had it.
yeah, it's got to get uncomfortable in those suits.
It's gonna,
Sprinting for well, how far have we gone? 200 yards, 300 yards.
I mean, that's tough. Just thinking about that makes me sweat, Bruce.
All right. How do we want to approach this then?
Well, there's only 8 of them, and there's 2 of us. I think
like
it's just
those
fair
odds.
game. Are you gonna? Well, I can use lasers if you want to use kinetic. Is that what you've got? Have you got plasma?
I've just got plasma.
Of course you have. Right, there's a guy right in front of us, Bruce.
Is there?
Yeah. Right there by the box. See him? Bearing 40 degrees. Ashley Champos, right in front of you, mate.
40 degrees. Oh yeah, I see him. All right, let's give him a good old zapping.
A member of your team is under attack.
Bye, Ashley. Oh, to your right.
Cadence Mayers.
You haven't won yet.
Just left them. Yeah. Huh? Oh, wowzer. They got flung.
Yeah, guy on the right here, Bruce.
Yeah.
Now remember, whilst we're here, Bruce, scan them and get the extra bounties, mate.
Bounty detected.
Ah, okay. Good thinking.
Bounty detected.
So we can scan the others as well.
Yep.
Bounty detected.
Oh, one coming up here, Bruce. Ted Roth. See you later, Ted.
It's going to feel our wrath.
Eee.
Bounty detected.
Right, we've got 2 more.
Okay, I'm going to
Oh, one
go
in
up
front
on
of us,
top of
Bruce.
the building.
Directly in front of us.
Oh, yeah.
Bearing 90 degrees. They're both down here, I think.
Okay. I'm up on the bridge above. Got a good vantage point from here.
Kimberly Long. But her life expectancy is short. Oh dear, still reloaded.
Kimberly so long.
Oh, one coming in, Bruce.
Mariah Parrish, more like Maria
Right,
Perish.
Eee. That's right. If you don't shoot you to death, we'll whip you to death.
Oh, they just dropped a bunch of guys in.
Detected.
Did they?
Someone did. Oh, let me scan them. Yeah, no, they have.
Oh, have they?
Oh, dear.
okay.
Yeah, a whole
Member of
dropship
your
of.
team
Ah!
is under attack. Bounty detected.
Nades
dear.
out, Bruce. Nades out, nades out, nades out.
Nades out for the lads.
Oh, yeah, there's a lot, Bruce.
Low.
Yep.
All right, we
Whole-
need to fall back a bit. This is not great. Also, my energy's getting low.
Yes, let's pull
You
back.
seen any ammo in your?
Yes, it's sort of towards the enemies though. They are chasing us down.
One less.
Yeah.
We're fighting a retreat here, Bruce.
Enemy located.
Oh dear, oh dear.
Oh dear, Bruce.
Yeah. They flanked us. I think we should pull back to
Clint
somewhere.
Phillips. Oh, someone's got a plasma shot him. I just heard it going off.
Oh dear. Let's make some distance.
Hostile in the air.
Yeah. Up on these
Yeah.
containers. Good idea.
Hang on, I need ammo, mate. You seen ammo anywhere? Grenade coming in, mate. Watch out, grenade.
Whoa. Alright. Yeah, if you jump onto this roof... Can't see anything. Let me put my torch on. There's ammo in this direction. Unless it's in the building. Yeah,
Oh,
it's
my
probably in
God.
the building, isn't it?
These chumps. I ain't messed with Chuck handgun, mate.
Just you and me now. Ah!
Elvis Nelson.
Wow. Wow. Did it, Bruce?
Yeah, sorted them right out.
Bounty detected.
Is that all of them?
That was all of them, mate. It says leave the settlement.
Beautiful.
But not before I pick up my my extra bounties.
Bounty detected.
That was cool. I wasn't expecting to drop in like quite so many extra.
Yeah, the backup. They really did
Bounty
want us
detected.
to get away.
Is there anything here in the settlement we can procure?
Bounty detected.
Possibly,
Don't want to say
if we
rob,
can,
but
if we can get some clearance, we might be able to break in and.
yeah,
Alternatively-
they won't have clearance here.
Well, in that case, we could bring the ship closer, slip into a Maverick suit, and.
Still can take more comfortable. Your health slow, Bruce. Be careful, mate.
Yeah, I need one of them chargers.
Yeah, there's no power, so we'd have to overcharge doors and stuff to get in.
Oh, there's no power at the settlement. Oh, okay, that's really bad news for me. I need to head back to the ship.
I have one oh yeah, I've only got 24% power as well, so
Hang on, have you got any power cells? Oh,
I've
okay,
got one
yeah,
power cell.
that's right. I've used one. All right, should we head back to the ship? Do you want to try and bust in?
Oh, no, does chat want to say if we can bust in as well whilst we're here?
See if there's
I'm okay
anything
with
to
doing
pick
it.
up.
Commander the Riz says, how do you like the oppressor that you're using? Bruce, that's a question to you.
Yeah, it's good. It's very good. Saves me the trouble of switching between laser and kinetic. Also, it looks really cool. So, when it comes to picking tools of the trade, these are the kinds of things you have to consider.
What's your other primary, Bruce?
I've also got the plasma shotty.
Oh, so you've gone full plasma?
I have.
Nobody goes full plasma. Never go full plasma, Bruce.
I'm actually full plasma. My pistol as well. The whole
You've got
lot.
full plasma. Oh, here's a good tip. Stow your weapons for a faster run.
Yes.
I mean, as you can see, chat, my guy is, he's obviously had some sort of accident in his helmet, because he can barely. He's basically me.
All right.
So Simon seems to have like some good stealth tips here. So using e-breaches to turn off settlement alarms, etc. It's something that I'd like to do more of the stealth stuff because I actually really enjoy that sort of gameplay. But if you've got more top tips, then please do. Oh yeah, I've got my shields on. Sorry,
Shield
yeah, I
deactivated.
just force a habit, and obviously the flashlight. I don't need that now, so that will drain my power super quick. So you're going to drop into your scavenger
yeah.
outfit as well, yeah?
Yeah, I'm going to go to the Maverick suit and probably just fly over.
Yeah, it makes sense, mate.
Take a look around.
You can probably land there, I think, can't you?
Did it have a landing pad?
Had a landing pad, I'm sure it did. Why did we call the ship? Because actually, I like running. I forgot, to be honest. I don't think it would have been much quicker, to be fair, because depending where the ship would have landed.
Okay. Are you going to hop into my ship, or
I can do. I can fill my loadout in there, can't I?
you can? It will save you a few meters of running as well.
So one of the questions that came up as well, that when we did the update, people were asking about inventory sharing and what happens to mission items. So only the mission critical item will transfer to the commander whose mission it is. So if it's a power regulator, etc. All the stuff you loot and all the other stuff sticks with you, so you don't lose that stuff as well. We did change that in the patch notes, but I know in the first note people were confused. And obviously you share a reward, etc. do my loadout.
Yeah, it really doesn't seem that far away when you're in a ship. That's because the ships are very big as well. Right.
Right, I'm in my scavenger outfit.
Granted. Docking request granted.
I'm gonna have to turn around to land.
That's all right, Bruce. I believe in you.
I think. Yeah, no, I am.
Night Price, you've asked questions a few more times. I made our position on the VR stuff is out there and listed. There are no plans at the moment to do to advance VR beyond where it is at the moment. If that changes, of course, we'll tell you. But at the moment, it's not. There are no plans to change that. Don't get a power regulator. Have you got a power regulator?
Engines disengaged.
I might do actually. Yeah, let me check my inventory.
I won't disembark just yet because of the powers. Good. Nudge. Try on.
Let's see.
Do you have one? Do you have one?
I'm not sure. I think I do. It's not in my ship inventory, at least. I guess we'll find out when we
All right.
go inside.
All right. I'm back out. Just so
Right.
you're aware, Bruce, I'm sporting this year's newest attire. Oh, you'll find some. Put your flashlight on, mate. Yeah, put your flashlight on me, and then I'll go external camera. There we go. This is my scavenger outfit. So I'm using a plainsman mixed with the Dominator suit. It's a very chic 2021. There we are.
I see you've got the red stripes on your gun to make it shoot faster.
It does shoot faster with the red stripes on it, indeed. Yes, I've gone full kinetic on this one, Bruce. I think as a scavenger, they would probably just be bullets only, really. I don't know. It's just the persona. I actually do roleplay it. Like I dress my characters how I think they would look, and that's just one of the ways to play. Yeah. So
Okay.
that's me. Right, Bruce, let's
Don't-
move inside.
Don't like none of them newfangled lasers. There's not.
Don't like
for
that
me.
light. Right, let's see what we've got going on over here.
Okay.
There's probably nothing in here, to be honest, but probably be a terminal. Maybe a terminal.
Tell you what is terminal. The people who used to be here.
Whee! You know, like in Monty Python, you got the knights who say, "Meh." We're like
They-
the guys who constantly
yeah.
quip. When we see in-suit night vision, do you know what? We should probably get one of those suits on here, Bruce, with the
should.
engineering night vision. This is my personal account. I haven't done any engineering because I'm lazy bones. But yeah, we should probably get one to show you on stream. Let's see if we can do that next time we do a on-foot mission, Brucey Woosey.
Sure. Good shout. Right. I suppose we should just break into the power
Door
room
here,
first.
door here. We can do, but if you haven't got a power regulator, it's not going to help us, is it?
I might have one.
You keep teasing me with this, Bruce. All right, where's the power building then?
Backpack. I do. I've got. Oh no, never mind.
You haven't. You do? You haven't.
They're in storage. I don't have them. Sorry.
Is he sorry, chat? Is he sorry?
Go on, give us some of that PCPD action.
Oh, one of the other things to mention, I did say I would do a pirate stream. I'm actually working on it. I'm intending to be next Thursday. Oh, I've done it wrong way. Have I done it wrong way? No, I've done it wrong way around, yeah.
Overload in progress. Overload
Right,
complete.
we're in, Bruce.
Entering pressurized environment.
What have we got? Is there anything in here worth having? Worth nabbing?
There's
What's
a
my
safe.
power?
Well, I say a safe. It's a locker with. I'm going to call it a safe. It's a locker with a keypad on it.
Can you cut it open?
I don't think we can cut it open. We need
Some
the
you can.
code, I think.
Oh, hang on. Yeah, so this one you can. So this one's just open. And it's got some bits in it. Some electrical fuse. Some epoxy. This has got...
Ooh, some tungsten carbide. I'll have that.
I've got some true form fossil. Got some deep mantle sample. A few bits of that. Let's have some of that. Excellent stuff. So only if we got our bounties from here. Oh, there's an energy cell case here, Bruce, just to be aware. So I'm going to use an energy cell. And then take one. There's two more in here if you need it, mate.
Cool. Thank you.
And ammo, which we don't need, but it's fine. Have you gone upstairs?
I have, yeah. I'm in the. Well, you should be able to see me up here.
It's all right. You haven't done a thorough search, Bruce. Downstairs, I'm still looting and.
Oh yeah, no, there's plenty of stuff. I see the maglock. Yeah, I'm gonna try and cut this one open.
Beautiful. So now we've got our bounties, we've got all the other stuff. So yeah, I'm gonna do a day's worth of pirating. So I'm thinking potentially this is just thoughts at the moment, chat. So I'm thinking on Thursday, I'm probably gonna jump on about 12 in the afternoon, or maybe just after lunch. So maybe 1. So I'll have lunch, and then I'll jump on. I'm gonna dress up because I don't have any excuse. I'm going to do some pirating and do some Odyssey pirating. I'm going to jump into console, link up with some players on console as well. A few people reached out to pirate groups, so yeah, I'll happily get involved and become a pirate for a day. I think some of the guys from the team are going to join me. Oh, hello, Bruce.
Hello.
So yeah, that'll be next Thursday. That is the plan. Medkit here, Bruce, as well. If anybody, we're all right. We're all good for meds. It's offline. So the other thing you can do here, chat, is if you don't know, if you can power up the system, you can then bring the data ports online. You can download loads of data, and that's obviously valuable. So there are more to your missions than just obviously we've killed the scavengers, but now we're doing the very thing we were sent to stop the people doing, which was scavenge. But you know, we'll just tell them, oh, you know what? Really sorry to tell you, we got.
We think they got in.
They got in. They cleared the place out by the time we got there, guys.
But we did sort them out.
These massive rucksacks are, you know, just supplies. What's this stuff? Californium. Yeah. Mate, we've really lucked out on this one. All the bounties.
Yeah, some goodies. Very nice.
But of course, there's the chance that people can drop in. That can happen. Abandoned settlements, even settlements you've cleared, as we saw there. That there is a chance that other groups may attend, and if you're playing in open, there's also the chance that other players can turn up and really end your little spree. And I think this house is cleared. This house is clear. Should we move on to the next one, Bruce? And then should we head back and claim our ill-gotten gains? Oh, and our well-deserved rewards.
Sounds good to me.
Overload complete.
Is this the only building, by the way? This might have been the only building. Oh, no. What's this? No, it might have been,
Possibly.
Storage. Have a look up here. Oh no, that's our ships over there. I think it was just storage, so we have done what we need to do, I think. I see you jumping around over there.
Yeah, something's sparkling over here. I don't think it's meant to be. It's like a flare or something.
I love how ominous all these mining parts. Yeah, how it all looks. Them all like powered down. What's the building here we can get into, Bruce? So these are all mining things would be on, chat. So these would all be sort of the glowing into the ground and obviously mining.
Yeah.
But these are all switched off and powered down. I just love the atmosphere, how it changes entirely.
Yeah, there's this hub building.
Whereabouts are you, Bruce? You're over here, 25 meters. So if you see in my HUD chat, if you haven't played Odyssey or not played or curious about how it works, if you see Bruce's the blue marker on my HUD, so I can see where he is there, 17, 16 meters in front of me. Yeah, that's been awesome, that Bruce. That's the other side of it. Cool. I'll let you cut in. I'll do my power in a bit.
Panel is sliced. Panel is fallen.
Systematic says don't walk in the beams. Yeah, I did watch that. I think early doors. I watched someone try that.
Pressurized environment.
And yeah, it doesn't end very well for you. Who'd have thunk? Who'd have thunk it?
Any stuff in here?
I love how gritty and grimy it is as well, because it's almost got here metal coil. Not very much. Bruce, use your power now. There's some water replenish on the side here.
Ah, nice, thanks.
That's my big brain in action there, Bruce. And again, chat, if you've not played Odyssey before, if there is power to the settlement, you can utilise the terminal to find various things, to find codes to lockers that you can't access, to find personnel you might want to, have a chat
There's a locker here with some goodies in. If you're interested, locker number 9.
Number 9. Oh, yeah, it's loads, mate. It's also a locker that needs cutting open the other side. I'm reaching capacity just yet.
Yeah, lots of parts and pieces, memory chips.
You what, mate?
Yeah, lots of memory chips and circuit pieces.
It's all good for the black market, innit? I go down there, see my mate at a bar. Again, that'd be another data port you could download. I think we might be clear, Bruce,
Yeah, I think we've done pretty well.
I mean, we'll go back and tell them it was a tough fight, but we cleared them out. But unfortunately, boss, they got most of this stuff. Just for chat, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna dismiss my ship, and then I'll wait, and then I'll record it and just see. 'Cause I've got a feeling it might end up being further away. There she goes. Bye, wizard. They're unleashed 3K running power settlement. We thought we had we don't have a power regulator, so we would have done that. Was going to be our plan. So that's why we didn't. We just cut away in the end. Right, recalling my ship. So we'll see where it comes in. I'll turn my light off because then your eyes adjust, which I really like. You can see your night vision sort of comes in, and there you can see the settlement in the dark, which is really cool.
Yeah, it's a very nice touch.
Chieftain's over there. Chat, you may have been correct. Stow my weapon. There we go. So there you go. Bring the ship in. It's probably better than running back miles. Although we did park away because we didn't want to get violently assaulted as we came in. Python looks really nice like that, like on the pad, all your lights on.
Yeah, it does. It's a showcase.
Yeah, it's really nice. I do like the running lights as well.
Yeah, it does look good.
Beautiful. Mind your head. The size of them feet. Okay, and we've fled back. We've fly back. Because we're not scaredy cats. And then hand in the mission, right, Bruce?
Yeah, absolutely.
And I think we'll call it a day because then that'll be 2 hours on stream. That's enough, I think.
Yeah,
people see me
do.
fail enough tonight.
That'll do.
Do we know about SRVs? Yes, we do know about SRVs. Thank you very much. But I don't want to get out and drive 10 yards. And I recalled my ship. I could have just got the landing pad where Bruce's ship was, but I wanted to test how far my ship would be when recalling it. But we have had fun with SRVs. In fact, the last conflict zone we did was great, wasn't it, Bruce? Because we got attacked by other commanders.
So
deployed
good.
an SRV.
Yeah.
And then we had like this cat and mouse thing, clueless, which was really good. And we had to sort of stay in the buildings and lure the commander in, and then sort of use grenades to weaken the hull and shield. It was a lot of fun.
It was great, yeah, because it came down this sort of like runway or catwalk area and just shot all the way down it. Like it was in a really open space. We just couldn't fight it there. We had to fall back.
Decimating our team as well.
Yeah.
It was very Saving Private Ryan at one point where we just turned around and just saw like we had other player commanders in our team as well, and they were just like dead, and I was like, what's happening? You see this SRV just machine gunning everyone.
But then we sort of lured it in a bit close to us when we fell back, and then came back out and
Finished it off.
blew him up. Right. You've jumped out then?
I'm jumping now, mate. Yeah.
Cool.
So you go back to Solati, mate.
Frameshift drive charging.
I'm on my way. It was. Do you know what? For those of you that stayed through, I appreciate it. Bruce and I both appreciate it massively. I picked the wrong missions to start with. Then we got blown up. The wrong shit. So I apologies for just being not a very good commander. But we have shown you how shared missions work. If you get a good teammate, and Bruce is a good teammate as much as you didn't kill me today, Bruce. Well,
I didn't actually.
Got me killed twice. One on stream, one off stream. But it's not the same, Bruce. It wasn't. You didn't point blank shoot me in the back, and I think that's progress. See it for what it is, right? That's progress.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like I'm trying to just be more subtle about it or anything like that. It's not nefarious.
Right, I'm on my way to Solati Reach, Bruce, and I will see you in the bar for our hard-earned reward.
Excellente. See you soon.
Zero, no worries, thank you. We always bring up the connection stuff. Listen, honestly, my team's job and my job really is we're the go-between. That's what we do. Obviously, you wouldn't want us coding the game because we would destroy it. But we always listen to you. We always feedback, and we always want to get the information feedback down to you guys. That's our job. So we will pass it on. As I said tonight, there's no way we weren't going to stream tonight. It's important that you see that we play through it and go through the same issues you have to let you know that we are aware of them. I think by showing is telling as well, right? I've just done a little shame again, Bruce. The fact that you can see us going through it, it's my way of showing that we know, and we're showing that we know, and we will pass this on. Of course, we will pass it on. And I just thank you for all the support that you've been giving us. Oh wow, look at that! Sorry, just there's the sun around the planet. It's just beautiful, beautiful. Grendel, we will. Thank you very much for the support as well. It's much appreciated. See you later, Lord Rack. Thank you very much. 07. Heather G, no worries. You're more than welcome. Thank you so much for yourself and all the other mods that are in this stream and all the other streams. True unsung heroes, all of you. So thank you. Commander Hatch, sorry. Any chance of, I've missed that, any chance of getting gift cards with Arc to buy? I can suggest it if that's what people want. I'm fairly certain that I'd get destroyed if I list that as a feature, but I will definitely put it through if that's what people want to do. I'm a sucker for buying stuff in the shop. I will point out, just for absolute clarity, my character is spent with my own money. I don't get gifted all that stuff that was bought. I bought the Plainsman. Did I buy 2 Plainsmen? No, I bought 2 Raiders because I like the second Raider helmet, the one that sort of hasn't got the mask on. So I bought 2 Raider outfits, the Plainsman and the Motherlode. But yes, I will say about gift cards.
Approved for access. Your assigned landing pad is number 33.
Roughly 2 hours, yeah. So we've been playing. Again, I'm very much like I can often play for a long time. I genuinely love Elite, and as I'm sure the stream has demonstrated, no, I'm not the best at Elite. I'm pretty tidy on the ground. I'm not. I will say this much: I can definitely handle myself on the ground, but I'm not the best pilot. Squeezy. In the galaxy, but I enjoy it, and that's why I loved Elite way before I became a CM. Actually, way before I became any CM anywhere, I was playing Elite, and I love it because of what it is. So as much as in my mind I want to be Starbuck or Han Solo. I don't think I'll ever be. Cue sad song.
07 and thank you to Freeman and Warriston for your kind messages.
You may disembark when ready.
Thank you so much for watching. Really appreciate it. Shout out to Commander Simon on Twitch as well. It's 4 a.m. where you are. Hopefully you can get some sleep soon if that's something you're hoping to do. But we appreciate you staying up and watching.
Yeah, 4 a.m. Yeah, thank you. Chat saying I got a fine. Did I get a fine? Did I get a fine? I might have done. Sounds about right. Sounds about the best way to cap off my day's events in Elite today. Right, I'm down. I'm going to go and turn my mission in, Bruce.
Cool. Same here.
And then I'm also going to see the authority content and claim those sweet bounties that we also got, Bruce.
We did pick up some bounties.
And I'm going to see the barkeep and sell off all my stuff. I'll let. Well, I don't want to go over what I did earlier on. I made a terrible mistake, chat. Because I was rushing to get stuff sorted out, and we were testing stuff before stream. I went to the bar and I forgot what I was doing, and I sold everything. I sold all of my materials rather than barter for new materials, so I literally have no materials left. Honestly, I don't know. It made me sad for about 10 minutes, and then I was like, well, it's been full. Right, okay. Anonymous access. I have got a fine. Oh, come on. Give me a break. I'll pay my fine. All right, there you go. All right, complete missions. There you go, Brucey. I'm going to have... I don't really want the units, to be fair. I'll take the rep, though.
Cool. So now that you've done that, as someone who's shared your mission with you, I've got a little notification in the corner saying mission complete as well.
Beautiful.
And yeah, I've had some funds given to me.
Excelente. Right, let's
Which is
my,
nice.
my bounties.
Experience. This is where if you want to make a difference, this is where you start. You ready? Earned in blood.
Oh, I should scratch that. No, I still get to choose my reward from the... So separately and independently, I get a full reward, but I get to choose from the terminal.
I can't do them here. I need to do it from... I can do it from the other... Don't worry. I'll do it another day. Right. Goodbye. You were no help to me at all. I wanted to redeem bounties and you didn't give it to me. All right. I'm going to just pop me into external camera. Oh, no. I want to do that. There we go. There we are. Right, I'm no Zach at the moment. I haven't been given the full SPVFA training. I'm going to go flick back to us. I think that's going to work. Who knows, chat? Tell me
We'll
if it's-
see.
I think that's us. Okay, it's 9 o'clock. Thank you everyone for tuning in. I've had, although I wasn't the best commander tonight, I've had a lot of fun doing shared missions. Bruce, thanks for joining me. Thanks for sticking around, mate, and playing through shared missions.
No, thanks for having me.
Please check out the patch, the update 5 notes by doing exclamation mark update 5 in the chat. And we also had our development roadmap that went out Wednesday. I keep forgetting what day we're at, Bruce. And that's exclamation mark development update. Is that right?
Yes.
Yes. In the chat, I'll get you that. We'll be back next Tuesday for some Super Cruise news. And we're also back next Thursday for a pirate stream where we're going to have a bit of fun. Because I think we're all long overdue a bit of fun, so that's what we're going to do. I'd say let our hair down. Bruce can let his hair down. I will live vicariously through Bruce. So everyone that's stuck around, thank you very much. 07. Have a lovely weekend. For those of you who are checking out LaveCon, make sure you do. They're a great bunch of people. So 070707. Anything from you, Bruce, and then I will say goodbye.
Nothing other than thank you for having me, and thank you all for watching. Another shout out to our mods. I've seen quite a few of you actually around today helping monitor the stream chat for us, as well as providing various useful links and that sort of thing. Thank you so much for that. And yeah, thanks once again for watching, guys. Stick around if you want to see some more Elite content. We're going to raid one of our wonderful content creators. Otherwise, have a lovely Thursday evening, Friday, and then weekend. We'll catch you on Tuesday for the Super Cruise news. See you then.
07 all. Bye-bye.